Hey y'all, it's Maggie. I wanted to talk to you today about skipping workouts, which is something that can be really tricky for people that are health conscious because we're like, we want to work out, we want to maintain our fitness, but also sometimes we don't want to work out. Sometimes we're sick, sometimes things come up, you get asked on a date, you have family dinner, or your boss says, hey, can you stay late at the office to help with this project? And you're thinking, bro, I gotta work out. So, it can get confusing, and you think, well, is skipping one workout going to be that bad, or is it going to turn into a habit? Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to turn into Mama June if I skip a workout. Like, I've been there, not Mama June, or where Mama June lives in Arkansas or whatever. Never been down there. From the South, don't plan to go to Arkansas. That's a whole different situation. But I digress. Anyway, skipping workouts. I used to be really afraid to skip workouts, and it was a bad thing because I missed out on a lot of life events and opportunities because I was so concerned about being in the gym for a certain number of days every week for a certain amount of time and checking specific workouts off of my list. I skipped a lot of university classes to work out, which is not smart. And some people were like, oh, you're so dedicated. And at the time I thought, yeah, I'm dedicated. Like, whatevs, on fleek. Don't even know if I'm using that word right. I hope it's not like obscene. That would be really awkward. Anyway, so I skipped a lot of life in order to not miss any workouts. And what I eventually learned was that it was not worth it, that I was not living as well as I could because I was becoming a slave to my workouts. And so now I'm in a much better spot. I'm not afraid to skip workouts, and I'm not afraid to cut them short or adjust them if I need to because things come up. So I do that. Pretty frequently because life throws you curveballs all the time. What is happening with my hair? Anyway, so I know people have asked me before, like, hey, is it okay to skip a workout for this? Like, should I double up the next day? Should I, maybe add an extra day of training to my workouts next week? Should I not take my rest day if I'm sick today and have to skip my workout? All these things. So it can get kind of complicated depending on your situation, but the basic rule that I follow is that any workout you do should increase your health. And health is not just physical, it includes your mental health and your spiritual health and your relational health. So that means if working out is going to cost you something worth more than what it gives you, don't work out. So let me give you an example. In terms of physical health, the general rule that most trainers agree on is that if you're sick, above the neck, if it's a mild sickness like just a cold or allergies or something, you're good to work out. Might want to modify it, make it a little less intense, make it something not as aerobic since you're stuffed up and can't breathe anyway. And then if it's something below the neck, like you're sick to your stomach or you have the flu or like some viral infection, skip your workout because your body's immune system is already compromised. It needs all the rest it can get to heal itself, and working out could compromise your immune system further. So that's the general rule. And obviously in the case of being sick with a cold or something, if you choose to work out, you want to choose a workout that is not going to impair your ability to get better. So working out should not mean that, I got in my workout and I'm tired as hell and I feel like crap, even crappier than I did before my workout, and it's probably going to take me a few extra days to get better, but it's worth it because I'm not skipping workouts. Like, none of that. That is not a good way. That's not healthy, first of all. Physically not healthy, and that's not a good attitude to have towards your workouts. They should give you health or bring you health, not take away from it. Then another example, if something comes up in your personal life, like the boss asks you to stay late at work, or you get asked out to dinner by someone that you really like, and you maybe had plans to go on a run or go lift or go to spin class, whatever it is, and you have to decide, oh, is it worth it to skip it or not, think what's going to add more to your life. If you're someone who, is normally slacking at work or not putting in a great effort, and you've been thinking, hey, I want a promotion, yeah, it's probably worth it to skip your workout and stay at work and put in a little extra effort that's going to lead to something else. The potential gains at work are going to outweigh the potential gains from that workout. Like, gains, brah, that kind of thing. If it's a date, like, are you always skipping workouts so you can go on dates? Or are you the kind of person who uses workouts as an excuse to turn down dates because that's something that's risky and uncomfortable and harder to do than just go to the gym and get sweaty? And, well, okay, never mind. Filtering. So, weigh the decisions, weigh your options, and choose what is going to be more life-giving for you. And then, so say you decide to skip your workout, whether because you're sick or because something comes up in your personal life or your schedule changes, whatever it is. You've skipped a workout that you had planned. Should you double up the next day? Should you do 2 workouts, or one twice as long workout? Should you just pick up where you left off? What do you have to make up for? And with that, it kind of depends on where you are. Generally, I would say you don't need to make up for the workout that you skipped. Say you're on, like an upper body, lower body weightlifting split for strength training, then maybe if you skip a workout and say you missed an upper body day and you have leg day the next day, your schedule is clear, so you're good to work out, and you're like, oh, I missed my upper body day, should I add it on, not do legs? What? Just do legs. You'll be fine. You're not going to lose gains. You're not going to lose your fitness. If you are concerned about it, or you're a little on the neurotic side like me and you want to make sure everything's balanced, you can always adjust your workout and make it a full body strength training day instead of just legs. So a little less focus on legs, and more upper body exercises added in so that you're hitting all your major muscle groups and you're good to go. And that way both body parts are getting equal amount of training, but you're not adding an extra training session or increasing the overall volume of the training for your week. So it really depends on you and what you're training for. If you're training for health, to just be a fit person who's badass and a little harder to kill than the average Joe, then these guidelines are going to work for you. If you're an elite athlete and you're training for something in particular, well, first of all, you probably have a coach, so I hope you're asking your coach about these questions and not first taking advice from a stranger on the internet. Because your training plan is specific to you, your event, and your performance goals, so you're a whole separate category. But as a general rule, if you skip a workout, do not stress about making up for it in your next workout or in the next week. And don't sacrifice your rest days for extra workouts. So say you have to skip a workout on a Wednesday, and normally Saturday is a rest day for you. Don't say, oh, I had to skip my workout on Wednesday because I was sick. I'm going to therefore work out on my normal rest day on Saturday to make sure I get in the right number of workouts this week. Because if you are sick, your body needs that extra energy to rest and recover. So give it that extra rest on Wednesday, and then give it the normal rest day of Saturday. And don't stress about it. If you miss your workout for something that is not a health reason, if it's a scheduling issue that came up or something, then it might be okay to work out on your planned rest day instead and kind of juggle things around. It really is up to you, and it depends on you and where you're at in your training and in your life schedule and life priorities. But like I said earlier, the bottom line is that your workouts serve you. They should be promoting your health rather than detracting from it. And that includes all areas of health, mind, body, and spirit. So if completing your workout in the face of a certain health challenge or personal challenge or schedule change is going to be really detracting from your quality of life, then consider skipping it. And if you're sick, actually do skip it. And then don't worry too much about making it up. Your fitness is not going to deteriorate because one workout or training session does not make or break you. One day does not make or break you. And the gym will always be there. The workouts will always be there for you to come back to, but life isn't. Life goes by too quickly, and there are too many opportunities that you miss if your greatest priority in life is being at the gym. So get in, get your workout on, skip your workout when you need to, and get on with living. And that's the way to do it. Alright, thanks for listening to me ramble all the time. If you guys want to join in the discussion, I would love if you leave a comment down below to let me know what is the reason that you skip workouts. Do you skip them if you're sick? Do you skip them if you get asked out on a date? Do you skip them to stay late at work and get extra work done? And all that kind of thing. Anyway, alright, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later this week on the blog, where I'll be typing instead of awkwardly talking to you. So you're welcome in advance.